This video is to show you how to set your settings for your minimum OSD that's on the Kylin 250 built into the PDB board. I made my cable out of a VTX connector that came with the Kylin on my last one, and I just added a wire that from the same type connector that I had laying around, so that I have 5 wires now. And this green one is the one you have to add. If you notice, you don't have that wire between the white and yellow. Then I soldered it onto a set of pins, just some straight pins, so that I could connect to my FTDI adapter that you can get at Ready to Fly Quads or anywhere else. I soldered it in order according to the way the manual is set up, and you see your OSD pin 1 is all the way to the left, but when you look at the quad, it's all the way to the right because it's upside down. So starting from the right, you would have the TDR reset, the TX, the RX, and then if you look at the next page on it, it's 5V VCC and ground, which I have written the colors that I used. I then took and had to cut the tabs off my connector so that it would fit when I plugged it in here. Now, when you plug it in, you're going to get some lights, and if you don't, that means it didn't go all the way in. Next, you're going to have to go to Google and Google minimum OSD CC3D firmware. And if you go to this Open Pilot UAV Talk and go to downloads, the configuration tool is right here. Download it, and once you download it, you can open it. You unzip it and then open the application file. And then you can read from the OSD. Maybe. I didn't talk. So the first time you plug it in, it's going to say EEPROM mapping is out of date. You click OK, and it will update it. So you hit read from the OSD, and it says done downloading. And then you can adjust your settings here, which we don't do stall speed, overspeed, Kylin, I change. You can put your call sign for your ham in there. Change the units. I do imperial, and your battery voltage, alarms. OSD I like to take to medium. I don't toggle it, and save. Okay, and then you can go to your panel and select the stuff you do and don't want, which I pretty much don't want anything but the battery and my call sign on the flight mode. And then I save it. And that's what my screen will look like when we're done.